Well then, we thought we'd bring you a bit of an update as to what's been going on in the garden. Hopefully the footage that you're either just watched or you're watching just now is Liz doing some planting out the front. Because you did all the digging, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, that some of the digging's on there as well though.
Right, okay.
But only like the last bit of the digging.
Okay, so
that's planting stuff.
That's digging the
beds out the front.
Yeah, the bed out the front, taking out probably half a ton of rock or more.
I think probably more.
Actually, I'm actually joking. There's probably half a ton of rock come out of those beds so far, and there's more to come. And then you've planted spring flowering bulbs in there just now, haven't you?
No, the spring flowering bulbs are the tulips and the daffodils and stuff that are already in. Right. The ones that I've just planted are summer flowering bulbs.
Okay, so summer flowering bulbs have just got in, and you want to get some more spring flowering ones in the autumn.
Yes.
For that part.
That top bit in front of the house hasn't got any spring flowering. It's not got any daffodils or tulips or anything in it, so that's what I want to get for that bit.
Should you not get some like winter flowers? Do they exist?
I might get like some pansies and primulas and put them in.
And then,
that answers your question, trust me.
And then also Liz has been sowing the seeds for your Christmas presents, wasn't it?
Some of them, some other ones that, yeah, some of them are ones that Ewan got me for Christmas, birthday? Christmas. And some are just ones that I've bought because I knew that I liked the flowers.
And now we thought we'd give you a bit of a tour around the garden so far, the state it's in. Because I think it must be at least a month since the last video went out on.
I think it's more than that.
The onions
I'm sure it's. Did we even do a video of the onions?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well maybe it's a month then, I can't remember.
Anyway, it's a good while since we published.
I thought the last one we did was compost at the garden centre.
Yeah, onions were in there.
Yeah, we use that compost to plant the onions.
Yes, I know we used the compost to plant the onions, but that doesn't matter. I didn't realise that the onions were part of that video.
We're going to show you what we've done and got doing in the garden just now. So
I think we did film this before.
Yeah, I think we did. As you can probably see, there's lots of weeds in this bit, yes, which we have to deal with and get all the sticks and things that have been storm damage as such come through. There's debris from all the trees.
It's not storm damage. It's not damaged anything.
But as you can hopefully see, we've got
millions of potatoes.
Potatoes all coming up. I think every bucket now has got at least one plant coming up.
Yeah, looks like
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, every bucket's got at least one plant coming up. Onions are doing well. Ewan's 4 are doing well. And then we've also got more onions over in the chimney pot. Rhubarb, that's doing well. But what I'm going to say is this view, all of these trees around here, we're filming this on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
The last week, the Factor has employed a tree surgery company, and the intention was, I believe, to trim some of the trees and remove some of the ones that can't be trimmed.
Oh, do you know, actually I can see a cross or something from here.
So
from the tree.
They've been working up sort of that direction, up the back of the houses, and I'm hoping over the next few days they're going to come through here.
Yeah, I think so, because they're like behind next door's house just now, aren't they?
Yeah. So hopefully the next couple of days you'll see some change there. I'm almost kind of hoping they don't take everything out.
Oh no, I don't think they will. If Ewan's
they put crosses and dots on different trees.
Yeah.
We're assuming a cross is removed totally and a dot is trim or something.
I think the crosses are on like the really tall, skinny, straggly ones that are likely to fall over. I think that's what they said that they were going to be taking out.
I honestly don't know.
And then the sort of the more indigenous trees, they're just going to be taking back, aren't they? Chopping back.
I honestly don't know.
So that they bush out more rather than.
Because just remember, I spoke to a different tree surgeon that came to ask us what the issue was, and it's not them doing the work.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what's happening with the trees. So hopefully, maybe next time you see a video of us doing stuff in the garden, that might be a bit different. Also means we might have a few less leaves to clear up the end of this year.
Might not.
But yeah, might not. We'll see.
The trees might just bush out, which is a good thing, but doesn't mean less leaves.
No. Head gardener's doing his thing.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
He's about to cut the grass, so he's clearing up after the dog first. said dog. Were you waving?
I don't think so. He's still got a sore mouth, I think. You're walking away from all our people.
Oh yeah, sorry. I do apologise.
What's with weeds?
What are those ones? They're runner beans.
Runner beans and there's, well, it says peas in the back, but there's not peas in there.
There's something coming up there. There's more. Something's coming up over here.
There'll be some sort of beans.
They're the climbing French beans,
Right. Okay.
as it says on the stick. So these ones died off to start with, so we replanted them. So that's the first one coming up there. There's another one there. Should be another one there somewhere. Another one in there, with the intention of growing up the pergola.
Yeah. Our herbs are still doing well. They're doing all right.
Parsley's coming back-ish.
I think that's what we were talking about last time, is how we're recycling. Because that purple bucket obviously isn't a plant pot, but it is now.
Yeah. So that's doing all right.
Any nettles coming up though?
Yeah, we know.
Yes,
that
we
one.
know. Mint, I believe. Yeah, that's definitely mint. And then we've got, I think, more French. Yeah, there's another French bean come up there.
Is that a purple one or a normal one?
Climbing F bean, it says.
French beans.
And then peas on this one, which we can't for the love of money get them to stick to the.
They will, just they need a bit longer.
But they've been trying to go around stuff, right?
Yeah, they're just. I'm going to say more delicate, but that's not accurate. But they're more spindly. Maybe is the word. Their climby bits aren't as big as the beans. If you look, that far away one has actually wrapped itself round.
Yeah, so we need to try and encourage this one to go around there, which is what I was sort of trying to do. So that's already got a curly bit on the end of it. Like that. See, if that just stays there like that, it'd be fine.
Until the wind blows it.
We've still got some random unknowns here.
I think it's some sort of lettuce, but it doesn't look like lettuce. I'm not sure what it is.
Any thoughts, suggestions what it might be? Not sure on that one. Golden thyme seems to be doing alright, it's certainly not dying. Chive is doing well. Ian's also on a break.
No, you told me not to start the streamer because it would make too much noise.
Alright, okay. Strawberries, strangely enough, these are what, 3-4 years old now?
Oh, I can't remember, yeah, something like that.
And we've got loads of flowers on these, but what we're going to try and do this year is take some runners out of them to get some new plants, so that we can actually create a strawberry bed somewhere somehow. I'm not quite sure how.
You were on about guttering and stuff.
Oh, that's what I was meant to look at. I was meant to look at that in B&Q when I was in, and totally didn't. So, yeah, that's basically as far as we've got with the garden just
I don't know
now.
if you want to have a quick swizz around the front, because obviously around the front it was only on the time lapse, which will be on there, but they won't have seen.
So have a look around the front then.
Digging.
Yeah, so that's the top bit we were looking at there. Doesn't look like much at the moment, but it's a lot of hard work got done to that, eh?
Yeah. Yep.
And then what you did, well, probably a few weeks ago now, wasn't it?
More than a few weeks ago, because I planted the bulbs
That's true, yeah.
back in the autumn.
And then the other thing that we've got coming up over there now, actually coming to life, are the fruit bushes. At the moment, 2 blackcurrant.
Yeah.
Blackcurrant?
Yeah, 2 blackcurrants and 2 red currants.
And 2 red currants. The intention is to get more down that edge.
But we're going to do
This,
something with that middle bit
yeah, this
first.
bit in the middle, I think we're planning on doing away with it as best we can. Obviously, we've got to leave the manhole cover.
But yeah, we're just going to do it all on, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to dig out all the stones, all the debris and everything that's there that shouldn't be there.
I need to find somewhere to put my dragons and my mole.
Well, they can sit on top of the manhole cover, but that needs to do. We want to get that sorted before we get the other fruit bushes in. So that's a job to be done. We were going to do some more on it today, weren't we?
Yeah.
But
I think I'm done.
yeah, I was out for longer than planned, I think, at the rugby. But yeah, that's just a bit of an update as to what's been going on in our garden. A lot of the work has been done by Liz, to be honest.
99% of it.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you like that sort of update and whatnot. If you want to keep up to date with what we're doing, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and you should get an email or something when we put a video up. So until next time, I'll catch you later.
Bye, I'm off to do dinner.